Good evening. Welcome to Deb's True Crime Notebook. It looks like Judge Gull has released the rules for the courtroom for jury selection in the Richard Allen trial that's coming up. And people, she is not messing around. State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen, defendant. Order of judgment of the court. Courthouse management and decorum order for jury selection October 14th through 16th, 2024. This case has generated substantial public interest and media attention. In light of this and on the court's motion to ensure the integrity of the proceedings, to protect the defendant's constitutional rights for due process, to ensure the safety of the parties and the public, and to permit public access to criminal proceedings, the court sets forth the following rules and guidelines for jury selection October 14th through 16th, 2024 in the Allen Superior Court. 1. The courthouse will open at 8 a.m. All entrances are closed except for the entrance on the east side of the building. The remaining entrances will be locked with no access to the public. 2. All members of the public, including members of the media, are subject to screening by metal detectors. All bags in possession of those entering the building are subject to search. 3. No weapons of any kind are permitted in the building, except for on-duty law enforcement officers providing security to the courthouse and the parties. 4. No electronic devices, including electronic watches, electronic eyeglasses, etc., are permitted in the building. Let me rephrase that. No electronic devices, including electronic watches, electronic glasses, will be permitted in the building. Violations are subject to seizure and destruction of the electronic devices without further notice. 5. Media personnel are permitted to attend the court session. No cameras, electronics, laptops, or recording equipment of any kind is permitted in the Allen County Courthouse. The court requests the media be mindful that other county offices are conducting business in the building related to this case. Media and members of the public are ordered to conduct themselves in such a fashion as to limit disruptions to the offices, personnel, and the patrons of those offices. 6. The media are free to use the public area outside the courthouse as long as they do not obstruct traffic in the streets and sidewalks surrounding the courthouse. 7. Public seating in the Allen Superior Courtroom 1 is extremely limited. The Sheriff of Carroll County or his designee will ensure that the victim's representatives are seated and that the defendant's family is seated in 6 reserved seats in the back of the courtroom. The credentialed media is allotted 5 seats to be divided at their discretion. The court will not mediate any dispute regarding seating. The remaining seating in the back of the courtroom, if any, is available until full. No one other than court security and law enforcement will be permitted to stand in the courtroom. 8. No food or beverages are permitted inside the courtroom. Water will be permitted for the parties in the well of the courtroom. 9. All members of the public and the media are required to follow directives of the Sheriff of Carroll County, the Sheriff of Allen County, courthouse security, and courtroom security. 10. No court-produced recording will be made available to the public or media. The audio record made pursuant to Indiana Criminal Rule 5 may not be copied or used for purposes other than perpetuating the record. 11. At the conclusion of the scheduled session, all members of the public and media will remain seated in the courtroom until court security releases them. 12. The courtroom will be locked between sessions of the court. Doors will be unlocked for the afternoon session at 1:30 p.m. The court anticipates that all members of the public and the media will conduct themselves in an appropriate fashion. Any violation of this order and any conduct the court finds disruptive or of the proceedings is punishable as direct contempt of court and will result in a term of imprisonment and permanent exclusion from the courtroom, the courthouse, and all future proceedings. Dated September 24, 2024, signed Francis C. Gull, Special Judge, Carroll Circuit Court, Carroll County, Indiana. So there you go. Behave or face the consequences. We'll see you next time on Deb's True Crime Notebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for all notifications, share this with a friend and in your groups, and leave us a comment.